last week was pleasant and enjoyable for you. Now, as I was shuffling the cards, I got the Hanged Man and the Empress. And what really came to me with that one was I feel like focusing on feeling comfortable in the position that you've grown to be in. Not second guessing yourself, not doubting yourself, being comfortable in the leader that you have been molded into. Alright, so we have New Moon on top of the deck. So, full moon underneath of that. So there's a lot of energy, new energy, strong energy. Directing, self-focus underneath that. Directing energy in a way that manifests your goals. Sorry, there was coyotes outside, so I brought my cat in, and he's very unhappy. But anyway, so directing goals, or directing energy in order for your goals to manifest. And coming into your own. Spirit of Bear was the first one that came out, so motherly energy, protective energy. I feel like you're protective of your future. You're protective of what you want, and you're protective of how far you have come. And there's nothing wrong with that. But so I think with the whole self-focus thing, focusing on making all of yourself comfortable. You know, parts of you are comfortable, but parts of you are also like, is this real? You know, did I really make it this far? Am I getting stronger, or did time just shift weight? That's lyrics to a song, a very beautiful song. Uneven Odds by Sleeping at Last. It's a very beautiful song, but that's what they brought to me was, am I getting stronger, or is time shifting weight? And you are getting stronger. I mean, if weight did shift, it's because you shifted it yourself, because of the changes that you have made and because of the person that you are becoming. Solar plexus chakra is underneath that. So your energy, your motivation, the root of your energy. It's flowing very strongly, but I also feel like because there is a slight discomfort somewhere, and that's, you know, your job to, I guess, look back, check that out, see where it's coming from, kind of a thing. Because of that slight discomfort, I feel like the energy is kind of like hiccupy. So throat chakra came out last week also. Maybe the person that you are having communication issues with is with yourself. And it happens to us all. But sometimes you gotta say, like, hey, me, What's going on here? What's the matter? Okay. Grooming came out, so also another sign of just like, you know, cleansing your clock years. So we have attitude on top. So desiring balance. Balance in the way you communicate. Now, for some of you, this could be communicating with other people. This could have to do with maybe your relationship with your kids. I'm getting you know, parents change, they grow up, they mature. I think they call it parent puberty, but you know, there's other terms for it. And kids also grow up, they change, and they start to notice things too. So a lot of this could just be, it could have to do with your relationship with your kids for some of you. And especially with the grooming. So cats groom their kittens and everything. That's how they show their affection, right? So this could be not just showing affection, but maybe changing the way that your energy and your words are used in the relationship between you and your kids. For some of you, needing and knowing also came out. So with this self-focus and this energy and everything, whatever changes have just recently occurred, it's sort of like going down a rabbit hole for you. And I think that might be why there's a disconnect in certain aspects. But that's okay. I mean, you have spirit, you can ask for help, you have family that you could reach out to if you wanted to. You know, communication is key in a lot of this. Even communicating with yourself might make things a bit easier. Knowing. So, knowing that, you know, not only is that energy flowing, but knowing what you're directing it towards, how it's being directed, where your mind is at and where your heart is at while it's being directed, being thorough and concrete just in all of that. Your mindset, your head and your heart what it is that you want and just the method of directing, you know? Is it choppy? Is it fiery? Is it too slow? Is it just too windy? You know? Balance. Balancing that flow as well as the communication. And especially because it's empowering underneath. So I feel like this position and how you move through this chapter is also going to show, you know, your family, your kids, whoever this has to do with, it's going to show them and it's going to empower them to be better and to do better. Six of Swords on top, Magician, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. One. Off the table, Eight of Cups. So this is you currently. This is also you currently. Leaving behind whatever it was that was clogging up those gears, you know? Whatever it may be. It could be something small, it could be something major. And I wouldn't look at it in a sad way, even though it may feel sad. So they just keep throwing lyrics at me. You know, I ran across this song the other day, and ever since I heard it, I just haven't been able to stop listening to it. And the lyrics to it, it's by Kate Wolf. It's called Unfinished Life. Like a wounded bird, you must spread your wings and learn how to fly. If you stay up in the nest all the time, you're not going to go through changes. You're not going to be able to mold and shape yourself into whatever it is that you want to be. And with the Six of Swords, so you've got smooth water on one side of the boat, rough water on the other side of the boat. Not dwelling on past mistakes and past choices and where those choices have led you, because dwelling on those things is not going to unclog that energy flow. It's not going to make the future come any faster. Making yourself feel guilty is, I think, a portion of what's making you feel uncomfortable. And by letting go of whatever it is in the past that's holding you back, you're going to set yourself free. It's okay to make mistakes. Happens to all of us. But if you never forgive yourself for those mistakes and you never move on from those choices and mistakes, then you're never going to be able to better yourself. Because no matter how hard you try to change, every time that opportunity comes, it's going to be a flashback of what happened last time. Shedding old skin. See the snake up there in the corner? Snakes aren't always a bad thing. They change all the time. That's how they grow. They change. They shed the old and mold into the new. And I think the choice that you're getting ready to make is not being stagnant anymore. So you got the two people in the back who are just chilling by the fire, and then you got this guy who's moving on. He's got better things to do. You have better things to do. So on the top of the deck, we have my income is constantly increasing. I am worthy of prosperity and abundance. We all are. And whatever we need will be brought to us in whatever shape or form we need it in when we need it. At least that's what Spirit has shown and proven to me multiple times. I am worth loving is what came out first. And the first thing that came to my mind was that whole communication issues thing. Maybe you feel unloved in a relationship, and maybe you are, but maybe that person just communicates their love differently in a way that you don't quite comprehend. Especially with the fire in the background, you know. Maybe instead of sneaking on out the back, you could just, I don't know, speak up. I don't know why that came up, but it did. I am worth loving. A powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. It is safe to love yourself. That's for sure. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. My thoughts and words will create my future. My thoughts form the experiences of tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. Your thoughts, your mind, and where your heart lies are the bridge between today and tomorrow, which is why they need to be balanced. Your communication with yourself and with others needs to be balanced. I love and accept myself. Look in the mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. When I accept all of myself, I am whole and healed. Accepting who you have become, accepting where you are going, accepting the past, and releasing all of that guilt and shame. It's luggage that you don't need to bring on this journey. My mind is exceptional, my body is optimal, my soul is serene. Life is a creative adventure to relentlessly improve your mind, body, and soul. It's supposed to be difficult and frustrating at times. That's the only way you can learn and develop. If life wasn't difficult, you'd still be stinking up diapers and waiting for grandma to come wipe your ass because it's easy. Take pride in hard times and use your experiences to fuel your adventure. I am grateful for my body and senses which allow me to experience the world. You are an enchanting child of nature with extraordinary capabilities. You have a magical brain, heart, and gut. You have 206 bones and 640 muscles in your body, along with other organs, ligaments, joints, arteries, tendons, and tissues, all working towards your function. Your senses allow you to experience the world. Be grateful for the small things in life, like the ability to wipe your ass and sleep through the night without pissing yourself. Some people aren't so fortunate. It's very brash, but hopefully it helped. Have a blessed week.